morning came knocking like trouble in hard shoes. I said, Lord, if that's the landlord, tell him I moved. Then I heard him laughing. That scared me worse. I came home Monday with my hat in my hand, 3 months behind and no decent plan. Landlord on the porch with a grin too wide. Usually that man looked like somebody died. I said, mister, don't throw my mattress in the street. He said, Samson, boy, your account complete. I checked the window, checked under the chair, thought maybe poverty done poisoned the air. He pulled 3 receipts from his Sunday coat, said some quiet gentleman paid every note. I said, what gentleman? He said, couldn't say. Black hat, black car came just before day.
Never paid my rent
on Monday morning.
Landlord smiled like
A baby born. Preacher said, son, that money ain't clean. I said, neither is this room you ain't seen.
never paid my rent,
Lord mercy me,
even fixed the lock.
and paid month to 3. If hell got a housing plan working this well, somebody been lying about the service in hell. I walked to Reverend Johnson after 10:30. Said, preacher, I need spiritual counsel again. He said, son, evil comes dressed mighty neat. I said, then evil got better shoes than my feet. He said, dirty money brings sorrow and shame. I said, so does sleeping outdoors in the rain. He opened that Bible, started quoting from Luke, while I watched gold cufflinks shining on his suit. I said, Reverend, before you condemn my relief, who paid for that Buick parked underneath? He called 3 times and adjusted his tie. Said, some blessings ain't meant to be questioned, my child.
Never paid my rent
On Monday morning,
landlord smiled like
a baby born. Preacher said, son, that money ain't clean. I said, neither is this room you ain't seen.
never paid my rent,
Lord mercy me,
even fixed the lock.
and paid month 3. If hell got a housing plan working this well, somebody been lying about the service in hell. I heard a knock at the door. I grabbed my old broom and crept across the floor. There stood no devil with a pitchfork flame, just a little brown envelope bearing no name. Inside was a note in handwriting thin: Samson, next month don't get behind again. I laughed so hard that the ceiling shook. Even the rat in the cupboard stopped to look. Then the landlord hollered, rent due on the 1st. I said, tell that blacker gentleman I'm doing my worst. He said, boy, don't joke with damnation and sin. I said, damnation, the only one helping me win.
Who paid the rent?
Nobody knows.
Who saved my bed?
Man in dark clothes.
Was it the Lord?
Well, tell the Lord somebody beating him to the door. Now every Sunday I sit near the back, Bible in my lap, rent receipt in my hat. Preacher talks fire, brimstone, the pain. I think about that cold December rain. Maybe the devil ain't charitable yet. Maybe some gambler just settled a debt. Maybe some woman I loved years ago. Maybe some angel keeping mighty low. But when a poor man's belly and pockets both hurt, he don't ask heaven what color the shirt. Good deeds look holy when trouble gets mean, even when the hand that helps ain't clean. Devil pay my rent on Monday morning.
Landlord smiled
Like a baby born. Preacher said, son, that money ain't clean. I said, neither is this room you ain't seen.
devil pay my rent,
3 months straight, save my chair, my stove, and my rusty gate. If heaven gets jealous, tell heaven don't fret. The 1st of next month, I'll need somebody, yeah. Now, Reverend, I ain't saying the devil is good. I'm just saying the devil got there before the sheriff. And around this neighborhood, punctuality counts.
I really did. But every time I hear your name, something in me still remembers. away the pictures, put your hoodie in a drawer. Told myself I wouldn't miss you like I missed you before. Changed the song when it played, took the long way past your street. But memories don't need a reason, they just come looking for me. I laugh when I'm with people, I smile like I'm okay. But when the room gets quiet, I still hear the things you'd say. And I hate that I still feel it after all this time alone. No matter where I run to, your name still feels like home. I don't wanna call you, but I keep holding my phone. I need you, but I hate sleeping alone. Tell my heart to let go, but it won't leave you behind. Every time I say I'm over you, you come back to my mind. Your name still feels like home, like a key to somewhere safe, like a song I used to know, that my heart still wants to play. I've been trying to be strong, I've been learning to let go. But even after all this time, your name still feels like home. I wonder if you miss me when the night gets cold and still. Do you ever almost text me and stop yourself from saying how you feel? Do you drive past our old places? Do you think about our plans? Do you still remember dancing with my fingers in your hands? I know we had our reasons, I know we both got tired, but not every love that breaks apart means the love expired. Maybe we were too young, maybe pride was all we showed. But when somebody says your name, my heart still finds a road. I don't wanna call you, but I keep holding my phone. I need you, but I hate sleeping alone. Tell my heart to move on, but it still knows where to go. Every time I try to close that door, your memory brings me home. Your name still feels like home, key to somewhere safe, a song I used to know, that my heart still wants to play. I've been trying to be strong, I've been learning to let go. But even after all this time, your name still feels like home. Maybe love don't disappear just because we said goodbye. Maybe hearts can walk away and still look back sometimes. Maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is telling truth. Maybe part of me is stronger because I once loved you. I don't know if we could fix it, I don't know if we should try, but I know when I hear your name, something soft comes back alive. And if you ever wonder if I threw our love away, just know there's still a place in me that lights up when they say your name still feels like home, like a key to somewhere safe, like a song I used to know, that my heart still wants to play. I've been trying to be strong, I've been learning to let go. But even after all this time, your name still feels like home. Your name still feels like home, like the place I used to run, like the first real kind of love that I never got over from. I can smile, I can grow, I can walk this world alone, but deep down in my heart, your name still feels like home. I won't say I'm waiting, I won't say I'm gone, but every time I hear your name, it still feels like home. Still feels like home, still feels like home. Even after all this time, your name still feels like home.
I know this ain't the biggest diamond, and And I know I'm still building a dream, but every promise in my heart is real. So tonight I brought you this ring. Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about the way you love me, even when the days don't shine. You never made me feel like less of a man. When the world was testing my pride, you stood beside me through the waiting, through the bills and the plans we made. When I had more hope than money, you still looked at me the same. And I know you deserve the whole world, a house with a porch and a garden view. But until I can give you everything, let me start with the truth. This ring ain't just silver, it ain't just something that shines.
It's every prayer I whisper
when I ask God to make you mine.
It's not the final chapter,
but it's more than just a dream.
Before I give you forever,
let me give you this promise ring.
take this promise ring,
wear it close to your heart.
It means I'm not just loving you,
I'm choosing where to start. One day I'll give you diamonds,
one day I'll give you my name.
but tonight I give you all of me.
And I promise I won't change.
Take this promise ring. I remember all the little moments that made me sure you were the one. How you danced around the kitchen when the food was almost done.
How you prayed when I was worried, how you smiled through the rain, how you made a rented room feel like a palace just the same.
You never asked for perfect, you only asked for true. And girl, that's why I'm standing here with my whole heart facing you. I may not have a mansion, I may not have it all today,
But I've got two hands ready to build, and a love that's here to stay.
oh, this ring ain't just silver,
It ain't just something that shines.
since every tear we made it through.
Every mountain that we climb,
It's not the wedding morning,
but it's the road to that dream.
before I give you forever, let me give you this promise ring.
Take this promise ring,
Well,
wear it close to your heart.
it means I'm not just loving you,
Oh, I'm choosing where to start.
one day I'll give you diamonds,
One day I'll give you my name,
but tonight I give you all of me.
and I promise I won't change.
Yeah. Promise to listen when your voice gets low.
Promise to stay when the hard winds blow.
Promise to hold you when the nights get cold.
Promise to love you
When we're young and old, I promise your dreams won't
sit behind mine.
I
Promise to honor your heart and your time.
promise if I fall short,
I'll still try.
promise I'll never stop learning your smile when the church bells finally ring. When you walk down dressed in white,
This little ring will remember
we're forever started.
tonight.
This ain't just a question,
This ain't just a song.
this is me saying clearly,
I've known all along.
I don't need the perfect moment,
I don't need the perfect scene.
just need your hand in mine.
And your yes to this promise ring.
Take this promise ring,
Wear it close are. One day I'll wear your diamonds, someday I'll take your name, but tonight I take your promise, and I promise you the same. Take this promise ring,
let it shine through everything.
before the vows,
Before the hour,
before the choir starts to sing.
this is love before the wedding.
This is faith before the dream. This is where
Forever starts with a promise ring. So take my hand,
take my heart.
take my future too.
I believe in us,
I believe in this.
I believe in you.
Before the wedding bells, before the diamond gleam,
Forever found its first hello
in a promise ring.
Now, I don't like owing people money. And I especially don't like people owing me money when their whole business depends on folks eventually lying still. Back in '53, when times got tight, old Mr. Carter came by one night. Black suit, dusty, hat in his hand, said, "Samson, brother, I need a little stand." I said, "How much?" He said, "5 will do." I said, "You good for it?" He said, "Ain't I always true?" Now $5 then was a serious thing that bought meat, coal, and a little something to drink. I counted those bills like sending children away. He folded them neat and said, "Next Saturday." Well, Saturday came, then '54, and Carter still waved from the funeral home door. Undertaker owes me $5, walks past smiling in his clean white collar, buries half the town but can't bury that debt. I ain't seen my $5 yet. I ain't rushing you, brother, take your time, but $5 still happen to be mine. Sooner or later, the Lord knows how, one of us gonna be lying down. I caught him Sunday after Johnson died. He said, "Samson, this ain't the time." I said, "Carter, grief got nothing to do with cash. You've been mourning my $5 for 3 years past." He whispered, "Have some respect for the dead." I said, "I respect them. They paid you instead." He looked offended, straightened his tie, said, "Money ain't everything." I said, "Easy for the man charging folks to die." Widow started crying, preacher bowed his head. I said, "Carter, don't worry, we'll discuss it when everybody else done left." Undertaker owes me $5, walks past smiling in his clean white collar, buries half the town but can't bury that debt. I ain't seen my $5 yet. I ain't rushing you, brother, take your time, but $5 still happen to be mine. Sooner or later, the Lord knows how, one of us gonna be lying down. Next week he bought a brand new hearse, long black beauty with the chrome polished first. I said, "Carter, mighty fine machine." He said, "Business good." I said, "That's the problem, I mean. New white walls, curtains velvet and thick. Engine sounded healthy, mine's stomach sounded sick. I tapped that hood, said must have cost a bit. He said, "Professional investment." I said, "My $5 riding in it." He laughed too hard and walked away fast. Man could outrun debt when somebody asked. Now, I never threatened Mr. Carter. Wouldn't dream of it. That would be improper. I merely reminded him his profession got a very patient collection department. One One rainy morning he came for old Joe. Whole block stood quiet while the black car rolled. Carter stepped out, looked solemn and grand. I slipped beside him and held out my hand. He said, "Samson, not here." I said, "Why not here?" He said, "This is serious." I said, "5 years serious." He said, "Death should make a man think about grace." I said, "Death should make a man think about my face." He sighed and said, "You got a terrible mind." I said, "No, brother, just excellent memory and difficult times." Undertaker owes me $5, walks past smiling in his clean white collar, buries half the town but can't bury that debt. I ain't seen my $5 yet. I ain't rushing you, brother, take your time, but $5 still happen to be mine. Sooner or later, the Lord knows how, one of us gonna be lying down. Then one night Carter knocked at my place. No funeral hat, no business face. Put $5 down on my chair. Said, "There's Samson, now we finally square." I counted each one and held them to light. Said, "Brother, these bills look older than the night." He said, "You happy now?" I said, "Happy enough." He said, "After all these years, that's all the fuss." I said, "Carter, poor men remember every dime. Rich men call it small because they got plenty of time." Then I bought him coffee with one of the 5. He said, "You're buying?" I said, "Long as we both alive." Undertaker paid me $5, finally loosened that clean white collar. 5 long years and 100 reminders. Debt got long, oh wow, we got older. I ain't rushing nobody, life moves slow, but every man pays something before he goes. Sooner or later, the Lord knows how, every account gets settled somehow. Carter asked me, "Samson, what would you have done if I died before paying?" I said, "Nothing disrespectful." He said, "Good." I said, "I just have taken $5 off the funeral bill." He didn't laugh. Undertaker's got a strange sense of humor.
I knew something was wrong the minute I smelled chicken. Because for 3 nights straight, that woman had been feeding me beans. Beans Monday, beans Tuesday, beans Wednesday, Thursday. I smelled betrayal frying in grease. I came down Jefferson tired from the day, shoes full of dust and no money to play. Turned down my street and I smelled something fine, fried chicken traveling clean across the county line. Greens on the stove, cornbread sweet. I started thanking heaven before I crossed the street. Opened that door with my appetite strong, saw candles burning and knew something was wrong. Table had flowers, 2 glasses of wine, good china sitting where the cracked plates used to lie. I said, "Baby, Lord have mercy, what happened tonight?" She said, "Samson, you home early." That ruined my appetite. You cooked dinner for somebody else, put your sweetest love up on the shelf. I've been living on beans for 3 lonely nights, while another man got chicken by candlelight. Oh, baby, I could forgive the kiss, maybe even forgive who started all this. But you seasoned that chicken the way I liked it best and cooked my supper for somebody else. I looked at that bird sitting golden and proud, could hear my own stomach complaining out loud. Mashed potatoes smooth, gravy running brown, cornbread so soft it could settle a town. I said, "Who's coming?" She fixed her hair, said, "Just a friend." I said, "Friends eating mighty well round here." Then somebody knocked 3 gentle times. She smiled the smile I thought was mine. In walked Harold with his hat in his hand, perfume polished shoes, looking like a prosperous man. He said, "Evening, Samson." I said, "Evening, thief." He said, "Excuse me?" I said, "You standing between me and relief. You cook dinner for somebody else, put your sweetest love up on the shelf. I've been living on beans for 3 lonely nights, while another man got chicken by candlelight. Oh, baby, I could forgive the kiss, maybe even forgive who started all this. But you seasoned that chicken the way I like it best, and cooked my supper for somebody else. Harold sat down in my favorite chair, crossed both legs like he belonged there. She brought him chicken, gave him the breast. I nearly fainted when she gave him the best. 3 nights straight I had beans from a can, no onion, no bacon, barely felt like a man. I said, "Baby, where was this cooking Monday night?" She said, "You never complained." I said, "Because hunger makes a man polite." Harold reached for another piece with grace. I watched that drumstick disappear from my face. Then he asked, "Samson, you want some too?" I said, "Mister, keep chewing, and we both may make the news." Now I did not hit Harold, I am prouder that I did, however. Sit directly across from him and count every piece of chicken. He ate 2 thighs, 1 wing, half the cornbread. That man was not just stealing my woman, he was clearing the evidence. She said, "Samson, don't make a scene." I said, "Woman, I'm calm as canned beans." She said, "Harold understands me better than you." I said, "Apparently he understands gravy too." Harold wiped his mouth and reached for the greens. I said, "Brother, you brave beyond belief." He said, "Samson, love goes where love feels right." I said, "Love better leave before dessert tonight." He stood up slow, buttoned his coat, tried to look dignified with gravy on his throat, then walked toward the door with half my pie. I said, "Take the woman if you must, but put that plate down, guy. You cook dinner for somebody else, put your sweetest love up on the shelf. I've been living on beans for 3 lonely nights, while another man got chicken by candlelight. Oh, baby, I could forgive the kiss, maybe even forgive who started all this. But you seasoned that chicken the way I like it best, and cooked my supper for somebody else. Next morning she packed 1 little case, wouldn't look me squarely in the face. Said, "Samson, maybe we've grown apart." I said, "Maybe, but that chicken broke my heart." She left with Harold before 10:30. I opened the cupboard and found beans again. Sat by the window with 1 cold spoon, watched his Cadillac disappear round noon. Funny how heartbreak makes everything clear. Love can leave quietly, hunger stays near. I ate those beans and laughed to myself. Next woman I love better know how to share the shelf. You cooked dinner for somebody else, gave away the love I thought was mine myself. I survived 3 nights on beans and pride, while another man ate Sunday on a Thursday night. Oh baby, I'll get over the rest, the lies, the leaving, and that red satin dress. But every time fried chicken hits my nose, I remember exactly how betrayal smells. Carter asked me, Samson, what would you have done if I died before paying? I said, nothing disrespectful. I knew something was wrong with me that snitch.
Love ain't always easy, but easy ain't always real.
After everything we've been through,
I still know how I feel,
I'm right here.
and I'm still choosing you. I'm still choosing you. We had nights when the words got heavy and the room felt colder than the rain. I turned my back, you got quiet, both of us hiding behind the pain.
People said we wouldn't make it, said love like this don't last too long, but they never saw the prayers we whispered when we were trying to stay strong. I know we made mistakes before, I know we both been hard to hold, but every time I searched my heart, it kept leading me back home. Back to me, back to us, back to love.
I don't need a perfect story, I need a flawless man. I just need the one who holds me and still tries to understand. Through the highs and the lows, through the changing seasons too. When my heart looks at forever, it still keeps choosing you. After all that we've been through, after every tear that fell, after every storm we knew, when the world got loud and love felt hard to prove, I looked inside my heart and I'm still choosing you.
Still choosing you, still loving you, still standing here, still seeing us through.
I remember when we had nothing but a dream in a borrowed room, eating dinner by the window, making plans under the moon. You held me when I felt broken, I held you when your pride got weak. We learned love is not just roses, sometimes love is losing sleep.
We don't shine because we're perfect, we shine because we stayed, cause we took the broken pieces and built something anyway. And if they ask me why I'm still here, why I never walked away, I'll tell them love goes deeper when two hearts learn to change. I change for you, I pray for you, I stay for you, and I do it again.
I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a flawless man. I just need the one who holds me and still tries to understand. Through the highs and the lows, through the changing seasons too. When my heart looks at forever, it still keeps choosing you. After all that we've been through, after every tear that fell, after every storm we knew, when the world got loud and love felt hard to prove, I looked inside my heart and I'm still choosing you.
Still choosing you, still loving you, still standing here, still seeing us through.
I choose you when the sun is shining, I choose you when the rain comes down, I choose you when the road gets quiet, I choose you when the noise gets loud. I choose you when we're laughing,
I choose you
when we're tired,
I choose the man I see in you.
even through the fire.
And I choose you
When you're hurting,
I choose you
when you're strong,
I choose you when you need my arms and when you need your arms.
so let them talk, let them wonder, let them say what love should do. They don't know the road we walked, they don't know me and you. I could've left when it got hard, but my heart said I could've closed the door for good, but love made a way. Love made a way.
We found a way.
I'm here to stay, and I don't inside my heart, and I'm still choosing you.
Not because it's always easy, not because we never fall, but because you still see me when I don't feel strong at all. After every lesson learned, after everything we grew through, if I had to love again, I'll still be choosing you. Still choosing you, still loving you, still standing here,
Still choosing you,
still choosing you.
with the same heart, but wiser now. Still choosing us. We made it through somehow.
Love ain't always easy,
But easy ain't always true.
and after all this time,
I'm still choosing you
I'm still choosing you,
too. I'm still choosing us,
still choosing us,
still choosing you.
still choosing you. It's after midnight, and we're still here.
No more running, no more hiding from the truth.
Maybe this is where forever starts. Not in the perfect moments, but right here.
Here after midnight.
Forever after midnight. I used to think love was easy, just roses and candlelight. But I found out love gets tested when the tears come out at night.
We had doors slammed in silence. We had words we can't take back. We had lonely conversations with our hearts under attack.
But every time I almost lost you, something pulled me to your side. And I learned that love means staying when pride is telling you to hide.
I saw the boy become a man in the middle of the pain. Even when your voice was shaking, I heard love calling my name.
So take my hand again.
I'm not afraid this time.
Let's leave the hurt behind us,
but keep the lessons in mind. We don't need a perfect story. We just need a heart that tries.
maybe forever doesn't start at sunrise.
Maybe it starts after midnight. Forever, forever after midnight. After the tears, after the rain, after the words that nearly broke us, after we learned from all the pain. If love can make it through the darkness, it's still a beautiful light.
Then baby,
This is where we find it. Forever after midnight.
I used to dream of easy loving, like the movies on the screen. But real love came with questions and the spaces in between.
There were nights I felt forgotten. There were days you felt alone. We were standing in the same room, but our hearts were far from home.
Still I never stopped believing there was something worth the fight. 'Cause even in our lowest moments, oh, I could still see us in white.
I saw the girl become a woman with the strength I never knew. And every time I lost my way, your love still told the truth.
So take my hand again.
I'm not afraid this time.
Let's leave the hurt listen when your silence gets loud.
I promise I'll reach for you
When my fear makes me proud,
I promise my love
won't just be words.
I say when the mood feels right
I promise to choose you.
in the morning and the night.
We've been through the fire,
We've walked through the storm,
but somehow this broken road
still brought us back home.
So let the past be a teacher, let the scars be proof that love can fall down crying
And still stand up brand new.
Would you still take my hand?
I already did.
Would you still wear my name?
If your heart comes with it,
Would you still dream forever?
only if it's true.
Then let forever start tonight.
Me and you, and me and you.
Forever after midnight.
After midnight. Forever after midnight.
After every long goodbye.
After every long goodbye.
After every lonely question.
After every reason why.
We found grace inside the breaking.
We found faith inside the fight. Now we're standing here together. Forever after midnight.
Forever after midnight.
When the candles burn low.
Forever after midnight.
When there's nowhere left to go.
I'll be the arms that hold you.
I'll be the heart that stays.
I'll be your calm in trouble.
I'll be your peace always. Forever after midnight.
Not perfect, but true.
Ooh,
Forever.
after midnight. I still choose you.
So when the world gets quiet,
And the night is almost gone.
we'll remember this moment.
Where love kept holding on.
Because forever,
Didn't start.
when everything was right.
It started when we chose love after midnight.
There comes a time every night when the laughing gets tired. The last record spins. The bartender looks at the clock. And everybody remembers why they came in here in the first place. Quarter to two in the room getting thin. Smoke hanging low where the ceiling begins. One last couple turning slow by the wall. Bartender stacking empty glasses tall. Old Joe laughing like the rent ain't due. Miss Clara dancing in her worn-out shoes. Samson at the bar with a nickel left to spin, trying to make one more song outlast the end. Jukebox glowing red in a tired blue room. Saxophone crying like it already knew. Outside the waited morning, cold and plain. Inside for 3 minutes, nobody felt the pain. When the jukebox stops at 2, the street light still burns blue. Everybody laughed while the music played, then carried their troubles home. When the last slow record dies, you can see it in their eyes. Music held us up for a little while, then left us walking home alone. Bartender turned the chairs upside down, swept broken glass from the edge of town. Woman by the payphone held the receiver tight, whispered, "Please come get me into the night." Nobody asked who she called or why. Nobody stared when she started to cry. She wiped her face when the door swung wide, fixed her lipstick and stepped outside. Samson watched but didn't make a joke. Some kind of sorrow don't belong in smoke. Some kind of hurt makes even funny men steal like a room after music when the silence gets real. When the jukebox stops at 2, the street light still burns blue. Everybody laughed while the music played, then carried their troubles home. When the last slow record dies, you can see it in their eyes. Music held us up for a little while, then left us walking home alone. Old man Carter counted coins in his palm, 4 little nickels and 1 bus token gone. He danced all evening with nobody there, just swayed by himself beside an empty chair. Samson said, "You heading home, old man?" Carter said, "Soon as my legs understand." Then smiled one time, soft and thin, said, "Music makes these bones forget where they've been." He buttoned his coat and stepped through the door, back bent lower than it had before. Jukebox clicked once, then the whole room sighed, like somebody had turned the night inside. All week long, people came in here carrying things. Bad marriages, empty pockets, dead-end jobs, letters they didn't want to open, names they didn't want to remember. The jukebox never solved any of it, but for a little while, it gave sorrow somewhere to sit. The woman in red left alone at last. The gambler quit smiling when the mirror called him back. A tired young waiter folded up his pay, already knew most of it was gone by day. The band packed horns and battered old cases, no applause left, just tired faces. One singer hummed while winding the cord, like he didn't want silence to have the final word. Samson looked around at that empty floor, at the stains, the ash, the locked back door. Every joke he told seemed small or somehow good for the night, but no good now. When the jukebox stops at 2, the street light still burns blue. Everybody laughed while the music played, then carried their troubles home. When the last slow record dies, you can see it in their eyes. Music held us up for a little while, then left us walking home alone. Samson stepped outside just after 2. Cold wind cut through that old black suit. Saw Miss Clara walking toward the bus. Saw Joe turn down the street with no one to trust. Saw the payphone woman standing by the light, still waiting on somebody who might not come tonight. Saw Carter counting those coins again, like counting could somehow make them 10. Then Samson understood what the jukebox did. It never made poor men rich or lonely hearts forget. It just gave every broken soul a place to stay, till the night got weak and the music faded away. Jukebox stopped at 2, the street lights still burn blue. Everybody laughed while the music played, then carried their troubles home. The floor went still, the laughter died. Morning waited on the other side. Music never fixed a single life, it only helped us make it through the night. Jukebox stopped at 2, jukebox stopped, street lights still burn blue. Well, everybody laughed while the music played, and carried their troubles home. Some went back to empty rooms, some went back to unpaid dues, some went back to someone they loved, some had nobody waiting at home. Bartender asked me, "Samson, you coming back tomorrow?" I looked at that quiet jukebox and said, "If tomorrow needs music." Then I put on my hat and walked home. And walked home.
Every time love got too close, I found a reason to leave. Then you came along and made me question everything I believed. I used to call it independence when I kept one foot outside.
Never unpacked all my feelings, always ready for goodbye.
The moment someone truly loved me,
I would search for something wrong, turn a small misunderstanding into a reason to be gone.
I told myself I needed freedom.
I said commitment made me
but the truth was I was frightened.
You might see the real in me.
So I mastered disappearing
Before anybody could say,
I know your heart is scared of leaving,
but this time you can stay.
you never tried to hold me.
When I started pulling back,
You only said I love you,
but I cannot keep living like that. I am learning how to stay when my old fears tell me to run, learning not to walk away before the healing has begun. I am learning love is patience, not a perfect, painless place. And when my heart starts building walls, I am learning how to stay.
I am learning how to trust that every hard night is not the end.
Learning we can lose our way and still find our way again. I have spent my life escaping, but you made me wanna change. For the first time, I am learning how to stay.
You have seen me pack a suitcase
Over words we could repair. Watched me stand beside the doorway like I did not really care.
but beneath that cold expression, I was hoping you would fight
Hoping you would read the silence.
and convince me not to leave that night.
You said love should not be tested. Every time you feel afraid,
I should never have to lose you.
just to prove I want you to stay.
Those words followed me for hours while I drove without a plan. I realized I kept demanding
What I would not give in return.
You never asked for promises
I was not prepared to keep.
You only asked that when love got difficult,
I would not disappear from reach. I am learning how to stay when my old fears tell me to run, learning not to walk away before the healing has begun. I am learning love is patience, not a perfect, painless place. And when my heart starts building walls, I am learning how to stay.
I am learning how to trust.
That every hard night is not the end,
Learning we can lose our way.
and still find our way again.
I have spent my life
Escaping, but you make me wanna change. For the first time, I am learning how to stay.
stay through the silence,
Stay through the doubt,
stay long enough,
to work it out.
stay when it is harder.
Then walking away,
Love is teaching me.
how to stay.
I came back before the morning
With my suitcase in my hand,
You were
sitting in the kitchen, too exhausted to be mad.
I placed my keys upon the table
And said I know what I have done,
I keep treating every problem
like a starting gun to run.
but I do not want another ending.
I do not want another door,
I do not want to lose a good love,
because I am scared of needing more.
so I cannot promise perfection,
But I promise I will try.
I will speak before the silence
Teach me how to sit beside you
when the conversation hurts.
Teach me how to hear your feelings
without hiding behind words.
Teach me how to say I need you
without feeling I am weak.
Teach me love can still be honest when we disagree.
And I will teach myself to breathe
when the panic
starts to rise.
I will look at what is real
instead of what fear puts in my mind.
I will not make you chase me, I will not punish you or space.
When everything inside says leave, I will choose to stay.
I stay.
When we argue,
I stay.
when I cry,
I stay.
when the old me started shouting from inside,
I stay.
through the questions,
I stay.
through the pain, and nothing bad happened
When I chose not to run away.
Maybe love is not the absence of fear. Maybe love is staying
Even when fear is here, I am learning how to stay when my old fears tell me to run. Learning not to walk away before the healing has begun. I am learning love is patience, not a perfect, painless place.
Ooh, yeah.
Baby, don't walk away like this. Not in the rain, not with your heart this heavy.
You should have thought about that before you let me cry.
I know, just hear me tonight.
The rain is falling hard on the window, and I can see your shadow by the door. You got your coat on, keys in your fingers, like you don't wanna stay here anymore.
I know I pushed your heart to the edge, girl. I know my pride spoke louder than love. But if you leave right now in this weather, we might lose everything we're made of.
You always say that when I'm leaving, you always care when I'm gone. But I needed you beside me before the night went wrong. So don't let the thunder speak for us. Don't let the lightning draw the line. Baby, we've been through too much to let one storm decide. Don't let the rain decide if we say goodbye tonight. Don't let the clouds outside tell your heart that we can make it right. We can stand here soaking wet, but I'm not done loving you yet. Baby, look me in my eyes.
Don't let the rain decide.
Your tears are mixing in with the weather, and that hurts me more than you know. I'd rather face the truth here together than watch the woman I love let go. I said some things I never should have spoken. You heard the anger, not the pain. But underneath every word that was spoken was a man too scared to say that I need you,
That I see you, that I'm sorry for the silence I made. I should've held you, should've told you, you were never too much to say.
I don't need perfect words from you.
I need the truth in your voice. I need to know if you'll fight for us, or if I'm your second choice.
So let the rain decide if we say goodbye tonight. Don't let the clouds outside tell your heart that we can make it right. We can stand here soaking wet, but I'm not done loving you yet. Baby, look me in my eyes.
Don't let the rain decide.
If you need me to listen, I'll listen. If you need me to change,
I'll try.
if you need me to hold my pride down, I'll lay it right here tonight.
I'm tired of feeling lonely
When you're standing next to me,
I'm tired of being strong alone.
when love should bring me peace,
Then let me be that peace now. Let me learn your heart again.
let me prove the man you wanted is still standing in the rain. And if I stay,
Don't make me sorry.
don't make me beg to be seen.
I won't waste another moment. Baby, just come back to me.
One step closer,
Don't turn away. Let the rain fall, but let love stay.
I'm still hurting,
But I'm still here
then let me hold you.
through every tear.
Don't let the rain decide if we say goodbye tonight. Don't let the clouds outside tell your heart that we can't make it right.
We can stand here soaking wet, but I'm not done loving you yet.
Baby, look me in my eyes.
Don't let the rain decide. Don't let the rain decide. We can make it through the night.
Let the storm pass by.
Let me be the one to make it right.
If your heart is still in mine,
Let's not leave this love behind. Baby, stay here by my side.
don't let the rain decide. I'm still mad at you,
I know.
but I don't wanna leave.
And don't
Hold me then,
come here,
let the rain fall down.
but don't let love
Now, I ain't
drown.
accusing
Don't
nobody.
let the rain.
A man ought to have evidence. And Lord knows this neighborhood already had the verdict before I found the crime. Tuesday morning, 8:15. I found one stocking hanging crooked by the crate. Her dresser drawer had 7, now it only had 6. I said, that's peculiar, but I ain't no detective yet. She came through the kitchen humming real low. Said, baby, why you staring at my clothes? I said, nothing, darling, just counting what's mine. She kissed my cheek and said, you got too much time. Miss Annie next door nearly fell through her blind. Mr. Lewis swept the same step 14 times. Even little Johnny quit bouncing his ball. Everybody knew something, nobody told me at all. She left a stocking in his Cadillac, red as trouble hanging out the back. I said, fine automobile, mighty pretty machine, while half the block was laughing behind the screen. She left a stocking where the whole street could see. Only fool still investigating happened to be me. Chrome shining bright, white walls clean and wide, and my woman's stocking taking Sunday drive. Friday evening I walked down Vine, saw Big Henry's Cadillac looking mighty fine. Long black body, chrome shining like sin, and something red was caught where the door shut in. I walked around once, then walked around twice. Said, Henry, that motor sure is looking nice. He swallowed his cigarette, nearly burned his vest. Said, Samson, brother, this car is the best. I said, white wall tires, brother, beautiful rack. But what's that little red flag hanging out the back? He kicked that stocking underneath his shoe, said probably blew in. I said wind been dressing automobiles now too. She left her stocking in his Cadillac, red as trouble hanging out the back. I said fine automobile, mighty pretty machine, while half the block was laughing behind the screen. She left her stocking where the whole street could see. Only fool still investigating happened to be me. Chrome shining bright, white walls clean and wide, and my woman's stocking taking Sunday drive. I went to the barber Saturday noon. Whole shop got quiet when I entered the room. Barber cut one side, forgot the other, then whispered, "Samson, you all right, brother?" I said, "Why wouldn't I be? Life treating me grand. Henry even offered me a ride across town if I can." Old Joe in the corner started choking on gin. Another man laughed and tried swallowing his grin. I said, "Funny thing about Henry's automobile, got velvet seats and perfume on the wheel. Same perfume my woman wears Saturday night." The barber dropped his razor and said, "Lord, make it right." Exhibit A, one stocking missing. Exhibit B, one Cadillac. Exhibit C, everybody acting like church mice. Now either my woman been riding with Henry, or that Cadillac got a mighty strange taste in hosiery. Oh, Sunday morning, she dressed for prayer, had one bare leg and stood right there. Said, "Samson, baby, have you seen my red pair?" I said, "Ask Big Henry, he got one somewhere." She froze so still I could hear the clock. Even the neighbor quit sweeping the block. Then Henry drove past slow as a funeral train. I tipped my hat and admired him again. I said, "Beautiful Cadillac, brother, shines like new. Fine leather seats, fine motor too. But next time you borrow something belonging to me, try returning the woman along with the hosiery." She left her stocking in his Cadillac, red little witness hanging out the back. I said, "Fine automobile, mighty pretty machine, but that backseat knew things I wish I hadn't seen." She left her stocking where the whole street could see. Everybody solved the case before poor me. Chrome shining bright, white walls clean and wide. My pride got flattened while that Cadillac glided by. I never touched Henry, never raised my voice. Just told him something every gentleman ought to know. A Cadillac is an expensive automobile, but a clothesline is cheaper.
Mama said don't trust a man with two watches. Mama told me when I was 16, "Son, watch a man who smiles before he speaks." Then she said, "And if that rascal got a watch on both wrists, don't ask him the time." I should have listened. He came down Franklin in a powder blue coat, white shoes shining and a lie in his throat. Gold tooth flashing like a downtown sign, two watches ticking, one on either side. I said, "Brother, why you need two clocks?" He said, "One for business, one for the cops." Then leaned in close with that salesman grin. One tells the time, other tells when to sin. Mama saw him talking and hollered through the screen, "Samson, get away from that walking slot machine." I said, "Mama, he's a gentleman, can't you see?" She said, "A gentleman don't need two times a cheat." Mama said, "Don't trust a man with two watches. One tells the time and the other one watches. One say 12 while the other say 3. By the time you check both, your money done flew. ticking while they robbed me blind. He took me upstairs where the dice rolled hot. Said, Samson, tonight we buying the block. I put down $2, he put down 10. Except every 10 somehow came back to him again. He whispered, 666 coming, I feel it in my bones. I rolled snake eyes and lost my grocery loan. He said, bad luck, partner, don't look blue. I got something better I can sell to you. Pulled out a ring with a diamond so bright, turned my finger green before the end of the night. I said, this stone genuine? He said, sure as I'm alive. Mama looked once and said, that came from Woolworth's aisle 5. Mama said, don't trust a man with two watches. One tells the time and the other one watches. One say 12 while the other say 3. By the time you check both, your money done flee. Mama said, boy, keep hold of your pay. But I followed that fool down the alley anyway. One watch told truth, one watch told lies, and both kept ticking while they robbed me blind. Next came radio stacked in his car. Said, brand new Phil Coles, 50 cents less than par. I said, why the serial number scratched away? He said, factory mistake made yesterday. I bought one cheap and carried it home. Plug it in proud, heard somebody moan. Then a policeman knocked before supper was through. Said that radio belonged to apartment 2. I poured it down the street, man sold it to me. Cop said, powder blue coat. I said, how'd you see? He laughed and said, son, everybody knows a clown. Only man wearing 2 watches, and neither one paid down. He called me Friday by the butcher shop. Says, Samson, this deal gonna put us on top. Refrigerator nearly new, runs cold as snow. Lady moving north and she needs it to go. I asked, does it work? He slapped my back, said, brother, it'll freeze the devils. Welcome mad. I paid him $8, borrowed Henry's truck, dragged that iron monster home through mud and muck. Plugged it in once, whole kitchen went black. Plugged it in twice, smoke came out the back. Opened the door and nearly lost my breath. Somebody had been storing old shoes in it since President Taft. Mama said, don't trust a man with 2 watches. One tells the time and the other one watches. One say 12 while the other say 3. By the time you check both, your money done flee. Mama said, boy, keep hold of your pay. But I followed that fool down the alley anyway. One watch told truth, one watch told lies, and both kept ticking while he robbed me blind. Saturday morning I found him downtown. Same blue coat, but his smile turned upside down. I said, my ring is brass, my radio hot. That refrigerator couldn't chill a raindrop. He looked at one wrist and said, 8:45. Looked at the other, brother, you're wasting my time. I said, which watch says when I get my cash? He said, neither, and took off running fast. He hit the corner, coat flying like a flag. 2 policemen waiting beside a laundry bag. Mama walked up slowly, never raised a voice. Said, boy, education comes expensive when stupidity makes the choice. Mama said, don't trust a man with 2 watches, especially when both got somebody else's scratches. One tells the time and the other tells a lie. One says hello while your paycheck says goodbye. Mama said, son, some lessons come dear. I lost $8, 2 groceries in a year. Now when a slick man asks if I know the time, I grab both my pockets and say, brother, I'm fine. Mama was right again. I kept the refrigerator though, don't cool food, but it makes a fine cupboard. And that green ring, gave it to my landlord. He deserves something nice. He deserves something nice.
Do you remember before the arguments, before the silence, before we forgot how simple love used to be? I just wanna take us back. I still remember that night by the streetlight. You had your head down, looking looking so shy. I was trying to act cool, but my hands wouldn't lie. My heart was racing like it knew you were mine. We talked for hours like the world stood still. No bills, no pressure, no pain to heal. Just your laugh in the dark and my coat on your shoulders. Two young hearts thinking love would never get older. I kissed you soft and you smiled at the ground like heaven had finally made a sound. And every time I think about what we miss, I wish I could take us back to the first kiss. Before pride got loud, before trust got thin, before we learned how to hurt the one we were living for. Girl, I know we changed, but love still exists somewhere underneath all this. Let's go back to the first kiss. Take me back to the first kiss, when your heart was still wide open, when love was just a feeling and not something we kept holding back. Take me back to the first kiss, before goodbye was ever spoken. If we can find that place again, maybe we can find our way back. I miss the way you used to call my name, like every little word had a spark and a flame. Now we pass each other like we're scared to feel, like love ain't still sitting right here. I know I made mistakes I can't erase. I know time left lines on both our faces, but when I look at you I still see then the girl who made me believe again. Let's turn the lights down, play our old song, let the past remind us where we came from. Cause underneath every tear, every fight, every wrist, I still feel the magic of the first kiss. Before pride got loud, before trust got thin, before we learned how to hurt the one we were living for. Girl, I know we changed, but love still exists somewhere underneath all this. Let's go back to the first kiss. Take me back to the first kiss, when your heart was still wide open, when love was just a feeling and not something we kept holding back. Take me back to the first kiss, before goodbye was ever spoken. If we can find that place again, maybe we can find our way back. I don't wanna be strangers with memories this deep. I don't wanna lie beside you far from me. I don't wanna keep score of who was wrong or right. I just wanna hold you close like I did that first night. Let me kiss away the distance, let me touch your soul with care. Let me love you like I used to, when forever still felt fair. And if your heart remembers just a little bit of this, meet me in the middle, take me back to the first kiss. Remember how you smiled? Remember how we froze? Remember how I pulled you close and neither one let go? Remember how the stars looked? Remember how time moved slow? Girl, I still remember. I just need to know, do you take me back to the first kiss? Oh, when your heart was still wide open, when love was just a feeling and not something we kept holding back. Take me back to the first kiss, before goodbye was ever spoken. If we can find that place again, maybe we can find our way back. Take me back to the first kiss, back to the way we started, back before we built these walls, back before we got guarded. I don't need a brand new love, I just need the one I miss. Girl, let's fight forever again. Back at the first kiss, yeah. Back to the first kiss, back to your smile, back to your hand in mine, back before love got tired. I still remember. I hope you do too, because every road in my heart still leads me back to you.
Every Friday that man come collecting rent, looking cleaner than Sunday morning. Meanwhile, the roof got so many holes, I can tell the weather without opening the door. Rain came down Tuesday, landed in my plate. I moved my chair twice, still couldn't escape. Put a cooking pot where the ceiling gave way. By Wednesday morning I had indoor rain. Miss Ruby downstairs got no heat at night. Wrapped 3 blankets round her just to sleep right. Little Willie said, "Mama, why the wall so wet?" She said, "Baby, that's the only water we can get." Then Friday came with that familiar knock. Landlord standing there at 6 o'clock. New gray suit and a silk necktie, while my wallpaper floated by. Roof got holes, but his shoes got shine. Water cut off, but his watch keeps time. We count pennies while he counts rent. Every dollar leaves and nobody knows where it went. Floorboards bend, but his trousers stay pressed. We sleep cold while he's dressed his best. Every Friday when that rent comes due, the building gets older and the landlord gets new. Oh, old man Carter got a rat named Fred. Fred eats better than the folks upstairs in bed. Big enough now to pay half the rent. Only thing in the building, living content. I told the landlord, "Sir, we got mice in the hall." He said, "Keep your place clean, won't be none at all." Right then a rat walked past the shoe. Stopped, looked up like, "You collecting mine too?" Landlord stepped back, nearly lost his hat. Said, "Good Lord, Samson, look at the size of that." I said, "Don't worry, sir, he ain't dangerous yet. But Friday coming, he may owe you rent." Roof got holes, but his shoes got shine. Water cut off, but his watch keeps time. We count pennies while he counts rent. Every dollar leaves and nobody knows where it went. Floorboards bend, but his trousers stay pressed. We sleep cold while he's dressed his best. Every Friday when that rent comes due, the building gets older and the landlord gets new. Next Friday morning he wore navy blue, matching fedora and alligator shoes. Miss Pearl said, "Sir, my stove won't light." He said, "Maybe don't cook so much at night." And Mr. Johnson said, "My window won't close." Landlord looked down and brushed lint from his clothes. I said, "Sir, the furnace ain't worked since June." He said, "Cold weather only lasts till June." I looked at his coat, thick wool, brand new. Said, "Must be mighty warm being landlord to you." He smiled and said, "Business takes sacrifice." We all looked around like, who sacrificed? Who bought that suit?
We did,
Who bought that hat? We did.
we did,
Who bought them shoes? We did.
we did.
Then why we freezing?
Ask that man in blue.
Rent went up by $2 in May. Said maintenance costs more nowadays. Funny thing, maintenance never came through. But Saturday morning his Buick looked new. Chrome on the bumper, white walls wide. Radio singing while he took a ride. Miss Ruby watched from a broken pane, holding a bucket, catching bathroom rain. She said, "Samson, ain't that something to see?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. That's our plumbing on 4 wheels to me." Every time that engine started to roar, somebody's missing floorboard paid a little more. Roof got holes, but his shoes got shine. Water cut off, but his watch keeps time. Children go hungry while his table stays set. He calls it business, we call it debt. Walls lean sideways, his collar stands straight. He eats steak while we argue with fate. Every Friday when that rent comes due, poor folks pay for somebody else's view. Last Friday he came wearing another new suit.
asked him where he bought it. He smiled and said, "Samson, a gentleman don't discuss money." I said, "No, sir, but apparently he collects it."
Sometimes I wonder
if we had one more chance at yesterday,
would we love softer?
would we listen better?
If I could hold you twice,
I'd never let the first time slip away.
yeah.
I remember standing in the kitchen light, trying not to cry while you turned away. I had so many words sitting on my tongue, but pride made me swallow what I needed to say.
I wanted you to chase me,
But I pushed it too far.
wanted you to know me,
But I kept hiding my heart.
now I look back on the way we loved and all the little things we didn't do enough.
If I knew then what I know tonight,
I would have held you twice. Oh, I heard your silence, but I called it anger. I saw your tears, but I acted blind. I was too busy trying to win the moment when I should have been protecting what was mine.
we were young with heavy feelings.
Two hearts with no instruction,
We had love in our heads.
but we didn't know how to touch it.
Now every memory speaks like the prayer in the night. If we could go back once, we would hold each other twice. If I could hold you twice, I'd hold you once for the pain and once for the love we lost, trying to find our way. I'd hold you once for the tears and once for the better days. If I could turn back time,
I wouldn't love you the same.
I love you right. If I could hold you twice.
I remember leaving when I should have stayed. Keys in my hand, but my heart at your door. You said don't go, but I heard it too late. Now those two words haunt me more and more. I thought being strong but never breaking, never showing where I hurt inside. But if love is real, then love is patient. And I should've let you see me cry.
You deserve more than half my heart, more than late apologies in the dark. If I knew then what I know tonight,
I would've held you twice.
I would've kissed you before the fighting, would've listened when your voice got low, would've asked what you were carrying instead of acting like I didn't know. We were young with heavy feelings.
Too hard for no instruction,
We had love in our heads.
but we didn't know how to trust it.
Now every memory speaks like the prayer in the night. If we could go back once, we would hold each other twice. I could hold you twice. I'd hold you once for the pain and once for the love we lost, trying to find our way. I'd hold you once for the tears and once for the better days. If I could turn back time,
I wouldn't love you the same.
I love you right. If I could hold you twice,
Once for the nights I turned cold,
when I needed you close,
once for the times I said nothing,
when I loved you the most,
once for the doors I slammed, once for the calls I missed,
once for the way we broke,
once for the first kiss, once for the dreams we left waiting,
once for the vows we,
never made,
once for the younger us
who didn't know love could change.
Maybe we can
the healing,
hold me for the fight.
we can't change the first time, but we can make this right.
So hold me once for yesterday, and once for the rest of our lives.
I own one good suit, black.
If I could hold you twice.
Been to more places than I have. Court twice, church every Easter, 3 weddings, 6 funerals, and one job interview that never called me back. Bought that suit secondhand for $3 flat. Sleeves too long and a shine on the back. Left knee patch where somebody had prayed. Right pocket holding what the last man never paid. Mama said, son, that suit got history. I said, Mama, so do I, and mine cost less than 3. Wore it to church with my shoes brushed clean. Wore it to court when the judge looked mean. Wore it downtown asking work from a man. He said, we'll call you. I said, I understand. That suit came home with me same as before. Still unemployed, but dressed like I own the store. $3 and a funeral suit, 1 black jacket and 1 worn boot. Wedding by evening, burial at noon. Same old trousers, different tune. People ask, Samson, why you dress the same? I say, sorrow and love got a similar name. Same suit, different crying.
Some folks marrying,
Some folks dying.
some folks dying.
Thursday morning, old Charlie passed. Good man, poor man, worked till the last. I buttoned that coat and borrowed a tie. Stood by the grave while his widow cried. Preacher said, ashes return unto dust. I checked my cuff where the stitching had bust. Pallbearer whispered, Samson, you doing all right? I said, brother, I got somewhere to be tonight. By 6 o'clock I was across the town. Same black jacket, but the collar turned down. Band started playing and the bride came through. One woman said, didn't I see that suit at the cemetery too? $3 and a funeral suit, 1 black jacket and 1 worn boot. Wedding by evening, burial at noon. Same old trousers, different tune. People ask, Samson, why you dress the same? I say, sorrow and love got a similar name. Same suit, different crying.
Some folks marrying,
Some folks dying.
some folks dying.
At the wedding table I got chicken and rice. Funeral had sandwiches, wedding had spice. I said, life sure changes between noon and 8. Same man hungry, just a different plate. Groom shook my hand, said, Samson looking sharp. I said, thank you, brother, this suit works hard. Bride's aunt stared like she knew my face, said, weren't you standing by Charlie's grave? I said, yes, ma'am, and I ain't changed yet. She said, why not? I said, laundry costs money I ain't got to spend. She laughed so hard she dropped her wine. I said, $3 suit still working overtime. Sorry for your loss.
Congratulations.
Same shoes,
Same shirt.
same man. Only difference is whether they serving cake or passing tissues. Friday came and the courthouse called. Some misunderstanding involving a wall. Judge looked over his glasses at me, said, Mr. Reed, you dress respectfully. I said, Your Honor, this suit got standards high. It'd been before God and seen one man die. He said, have you worn that outfit here before? I said, yes, sir, twice, it remembers the door.
Clerk started coughing to hide his grin. Judge said, Samson, don't let me see you again.
I said, sir, with all due respect,
This suit got more appointments than I expect. $3 and a funeral suit, one black jacket and one worn boot. Court on Monday, church by June, job interview in the afternoon. People ask, Samson, why you dress the same?
I say, poor men don't keep closets for every kind of pain.
Same suit, different crying. Some folks promising,
Some folks are lying.
some folks lying.
Years rolled on and that black turned gray. Buttons got loose, but it stayed anyway. Wore it when mama finally went home.
Stood by a casket feeling all alone.
Nobody laughed and I had no joke.
Just held that sleeve where the old seam broke.
Then I remembered mom on the day I bought it, saying, son, take care of anything somebody worked for.
$3 never sounded like much,
Till that worn out coat became all I could touch.
funny how poor men hold memories tight,
And clothes too old and pockets too light.
$3 and a funeral suit, still got dust on the heel of my boot. Seen folks marry,
See folks leave.
seen men celebrating mother's grief.
People ask,
Samson, why keep that thing? I say it carried me through every winter and spring.
same suit.
Different crying,
That's about all life is.
if you keep surviving.
Man asked me once,
Samson,
ain't you ashamed wearing the same suit everywhere? I said, mister, shame costs more than $3. Besides, this suit already knows.
Every church
the
got
way.
somebody who knows the scripture. Sister Lucy knows the scripture. And everybody mentioned between Genesis and Saturday night. I asked Sister Lucy, woman, is there anything in this neighborhood you don't know? She thought a minute. Said, yes, Samson.
What?
How you keep finding women willing to believe you? I left church early that Sunday. Sister Lucy sits 3 pews from the front. Big black Bible and a Sunday hat up. Sings Amazing Grace like Judgment came. Then whispers 3 divorces before saying amen. She knows who drinks behind Johnson's store, who slipped through Miss Clara's kitchen door, who owed Mr. Brown $12 and change, and why Brother Willie's youngest boy looks strange. Preacher says, Lucy, keep your eyes on the Lord. She says, I do, Reverend, but these folks keep getting in the way. By the time church ends and the choir gets through, Lucy knows what happened, why, where, and who. Sister Lucy knows everybody's business, who been faithful and who needs forgiveness. Bible in one hand, secrets in the other. She knows your wife, your landlord, and your brother. You can hide your bottle, hide your debt. Sister Lucy probably saw it before you did yet. Whole town praying she don't call their name, 'cause Lucy knows the smoke before she sees the flame. She told Miss Annie, your husband came home late. Annie said, Lucy, how you know the date? Lucy said, Tuesday, 10:15. Blue necktie, crooked, smelling like gin. Told Deacon Jones, better change that route. Your automobile been stopping where it shouldn't pull out. He said, sister, you spreading wicked lies. She said, then tell wickedness, quit parking beneath my eyes. Oh, Mr. Green tried hiding his wine, poured it in a medicine bottle marked turpentine. Lucy took one look and said, brother, that cure mighty strong. You've been healing yourself since Thursday too long. Oh, Sister Lucy knows everybody's business, who been secrets in the other. She knows your wife, your landlord, and your brother. You can hide your bottle, hide your dead. Sister Lucy probably saw it before you did yet. Whole town praying she don't call their name, 'cause Lucy knows the smoke before she sees the flame. Then one Sunday Lucy looked straight at me, smiled too sweet and said, "Brother Samson, come see." Now when Lucy says brother in that particular tone, a wise man remembers every sin he's ever known. She said, "How's that woman from Memphis doing these days?" I said, "What woman?" She said, "The one wore purple suede." I nearly dropped my hymn book onto my shoe. That woman left town in 1952. Lucy said, "And that 20 you borrowed from Ray?" I said, "20. She said, "Interest makes 30 today." I said, "Sister Lucy, I forgot that whole affair." She said, "That's why the Lord put people like me here." She remembered the night I lost Mama's ring, that little back room card game behind Kings. Remembered the chair I broke at Joe's Cafe. Remembered one woman whose name I still won't say. She said, "Samson, remember Easter '54? I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "You slept outside your own front door." I said, "Was I drinking?" She said, "Son, the flowers were drunk from smelling your coat." Then she pulled out a fan and cleared her throat. I said, "How do you remember every mistake I made?" She said, "Some people collect stamps. I collect what folks misplace." Sister Lucy knows everybody's business, who been faithful and who needs forgiveness. Bible in one hand, secrets in the other. She knows your wife, your landlord, and your brother. You can change your story, change your name. Lucy got yesterday written down the same. Whole town praying she don't call their name, 'cause Lucy knows the smoke before she sees the flame. Then one evening poor Lucy finally got caught walking home carrying groceries she bought. A little envelope slipped from her Bible and fell. I picked it up quick, but I could already tell. Inside were notes in hand, writing small, names, dates, debts, and trouble from us all. At the bottom one sentence underlined in red: "Remember these people when they need bread." No scandal there, no wicked little scheme, just every hard luck soul that crossed Lucy's street. Turned out all those secrets she carried around helped her know who needed help without making a sound. Sister Lucy knows everybody's business, every little sorrow, hiding under Sunday cleanliness. Bible in one hand, mercy in the other. She knows when to gossip and when to feed a brother. She knows who drinks, cheats, borrows, and cries. Knows what Sunday smile got trouble behind the eyes. We all feared Lucy might call our name, but half the time she was keeping us from greater shame. I asked Sister Lucy, "Woman, is there anything in this neighborhood you don't know?"
Different ways, but every time I reached your number, my courage slipped away. So these are all the words I should have said to you. The apology you never heard. I practiced in the kitchen with your picture in my hand. Tried to explain the reasons I became a different man. I started with "I am sorry", then I stopped and started twice, because 2 words felt too simple for the damage in your eyes. I blamed it on the pressure, I blamed it on my past. I blamed everybody but myself for why we could not last. But standing in that empty house, there was nowhere left to hide. The truth was I kept hurting you and calling in my pride.
sorry for every night I let you cry. You never heard me take the blame instead of giving one more lie. You never heard me say you deserve a better kind of love from me. I had the words inside my heart. The fear would never let them leave. Now every sentence follows me through every lonely night. The apology you never heard was the one that might have made things right. Yeah. I wrote it in a letter, then left it by the door. I folded it, unfolded it, and read it 20 times or more. It said, I know I failed you when you needed me to stay. I made you feel invisible and pushed your love away. You asked me for my honesty, I gave you my defense. You asked me for affection, I gave you distance and pretense. You were not asking for perfection, you only wanted something real. But I was too afraid of loving to show you how I feel. I sealed it in an envelope, but never wrote your name. Another perfect apology, it never found its way. I knew exactly what to say when no one else was there, but every time I faced the truth, I disappeared somewhere. You never heard me say I am sorry for every night I let you cry. You never heard me take the blame instead of giving one more lie. You never heard me say you deserve a better kind of love from me. I had the words inside my heart. The fear would never let them leave. Now every sentence follows me through every lonely night. The apology you never heard was the one that might have made things right. I said it to the walls, I said it to the rain. I said it in the car alone while driving past your place. I said it everywhere except where it belonged. Now you will never know how long I knew that I was wrong. I heard you found somebody who listens when you speak, someone who does not make you beg for love you should receive. He brings you flowers on a Tuesday for no reason but your smile. And when you need reassurance, he does not disappear a while. I wish that I could hate him, but he's giving you the care I promised you so many times and never truly gave you that. So I will not interrupt the peace you finally found without me. Some apologies arrive too late and only reopen memories. This part of me still hopes one day these words will reach your heart. Not because I want you back, but because you deserve them from the start. I am sorry I went silent when you needed me to speak. I am sorry I called you difficult when you were only asking what you needed. I am sorry I made promises and acted like they meant nothing. I am sorry you kept pouring love into a man who gave you almost something. I'm sorry I let anger turn our bedroom into war. Sorry I kept score when love should never keep a score. Sorry you felt lonely while I was lying by your side. Sorry that you had to leave before I faced the man inside. No music, no excuses, no clever words to make me look good. Just the truth, you love me, I hurt you. You waited, I wasted it. You left and I finally understood. You never heard me say I am sorry for every tear I made you hide. You never heard me say the problem was never you, but what I kept inside. You never heard me thank you for every chance you gave to me. You tried to love me through my darkness, but I refused to let you see. Now every word comes easily when you were no longer mine. The apology you never heard was always waiting just behind my pride. You never heard me say I loved you in the way I I should have done. And now the words I say for later have nowhere left to run. I should have said it then, I should have held your hand, I should have looked into your eyes and tried to be a better man. No more excuses, oh no, no more hiding from the truth. I'm sorry, I am sorry, I hurt you. I said it to the mirror 100 different ways. But every time I reached your number, my courage slipped away. So these are all the words I should have said to you. The apology you never heard. I practiced in the kitchen with the picture in my hand, tried to explain the reasons I became a different man. I started with I am sorry, then I stopped and started twice, 'cause 2 words felt too simple for the damage in your eyes. I blamed it on the pressure, I blamed it on my past, I blamed everybody but myself for why we could not.
I thought love meant sacrifice. Nobody told me sacrifice was supposed to stop before you sell the furniture. She came down Jefferson in a red satin dress, hair pinned high, looking like Sunday best. Every man on the corner straightened his tie. I nearly walked into a lamppost watching her pass by. She said, "Samson, you ain't doing too bad." That little sentence took every cent I had. Next morning I pawned my Philco radio clean. Said, "Who needs music when she looks like a dream?" Pawn man laughed, gave me 7 and 4. I thanked him kindly and went back for more. Love made me foolish before breakfast was through. By supper I was shopping like rich men do. Sold my mattress, bought that diamond thing. Now she's sleeping good and I ain't got a spring. Pawned my radio, borrowed what I could, bought her something shiny, thought that made me good. Sold my mattress, gave that woman a ring. Now I sleep on the floor listening to pipes sing. Love got expensive, pride got mean, and she left with a man who owned a bedroom suite. First went the radio, next went my coat. Then I borrowed 10 from my cousin Joe. Joe said, "Samson, what you buying this time?" I said, "Something that'll make that woman mine." He said, "Brother, love don't come with a receipt." I said, "Maybe yours don't, mine got a jeweler on the street." Then I sold my bed to old Mr. Green, best mattress in the room, box spring clean. He said, "Where you sleeping?" I said, "Love will keep me warm." He said, "Love better bring a blanket before the storm." I laughed real loud like a confident man, then spent that night on a rug with a frying pan. Sold my mattress, bought that diamond thing. Now she's sleeping good and I ain't got a spring. Pawned my radio, borrowed what I could, bought her something shiny, thought that made me good. Sold my mattress, gave that woman a ring. Now I sleep on the floor listening to pipes sing. Love got expensive, pride got mean, and she left with a man who owned a bedroom suite. Saturday evening, I gave her that stone, tiny little sparkle, but I called it my own. She held it up under the street lamp light, said, "Samson, baby, this surely is bright." I said, "Woman, I gave up half my home." She smiled and kissed me, said, "You're not alone." For 3 whole days I walked 10 feet tall. Never mind, I had no chair, no bed, no wall clock at all. Then Thursday came with a long black car. Man stepped out wearing cufflinks like stars. He opened the door and tipped his hat. She climbed right in, carrying my diamond at that. I said, "Baby, where you going?" She said, "With Harold." I said, "What Harold got that I ain't got?" She looked me dead in the eye and said, "A sofa." Harold had curtains, a dresser and chairs, a dining room table and matching stairs. Man had a lamp on both sides of his bed. I had one pillow and a newspaper instead. She said, "Samson, darling, you got plenty heart." I said, "Apparently furniture's the missing part." She moved out Friday before 9:30, took a red dress and that ring of mine. I stood in my room where the bed used to be. Echo sounded richer than the life around me. Old Mr. Green passed by and said, "You all right?" I said, "Yes, sir. Got plenty floor tonight." Sold my mattress, bought that diamond thing. Now she's sleeping good and I ain't got a spring. Pawned my radio, borrowed what I could. Bought her something shiny, thought that made me good. Sold my mattress, gave that woman a ring. Now I sleep on the floor, listening to pipes sing. Love got expensive, pride got mean, and she left with a man who owned a bedroom suite. A month went by and I learned one thing: never trade comfort for a little gold ring. Pawn man sold my radio 2 towns away. Joe still asks for his money every Saturday. Mr. Green sleeps fine on my old bed. Harold got the woman and the furniture instead. But I bought one chair from a church rummage sale. One crooked leg, but it holds me well. Now when a pretty woman says, "Prove your love to me," I point to that chair and say, "Lady, sit comfortably." Love can have flowers, supper and song, but my mattress stays where it belongs. Sold my mattress, bought that diamond thing. Now she's sleeping good and I ain't got a spring. Gave away comfort trying to look grand. Found out love don't measure by what's in your hands. Sold my mattress, learned what heartbreak brings. A woman may love diamonds, but everybody needs springs. Next time love asks what I'm willing to lose, I'm keeping the bed and buying cheaper shoes. She married Harold 6 months later.
No note on the table, no message on my phone. Just an open door in a house that did not feel like home. I woke up to the sound of silence, where your breathing used to be. Reached across the empty mattress, but the sheets were cold beneath me. Your suitcase was not in the corner, your coat was missing from the chair. Only one cup in the kitchen told me you were no longer there. I checked the hallway for your footsteps, I called your name into the room, but every wall just gave it back like an echo of the truth. You left the key beside the doorway, turned our picture to the wall. I never heard goodbye coming, I never heard a thing at all. There were no tears, no final fight, no last words to explain that night. You disappeared before the morning light. How could something told me why. I replay our final evening, searching for a hidden sign. You were quieter than usual, but I thought that you were tired. We ate dinner by the window. You smiled when I poured the wine. You even said I love you, like everything was still alright. Did you know while I was laughing that you had already made your plan? Were you memorizing my face while letting go of who I am? Did you wait until I was sleeping so you would not see me break? Or was leaving me in silence simply easier than staying? There were no tears, no final fight, no last words to explain that night. You disappeared before the morning light. How could something so real leave without saying why? Love left without a warning, without a reason or goodbye. One night you were lying beside me by morning. You were out of my life. You took your clothes, you took your promises, you took the future from my hands. Love left without a warning, and I still do not understand. No final kiss, no last embrace. Oh, just empty rooms and an empty space. Love left without a warning and never told me why. Was it something I did? Was it somebody new? Were you slowly falling out of love while I was still loving you? Did I miss every sign? Did you hide every clue? How long were you saying goodbye before I ever knew? Your mother said you needed distance. Your friends would not take my calls. Everybody had an answer, but no one knew the truth at all. I drove past all our favorite places, thinking I might find you there, but every street held only memories and questions hanging in the air. Weeks became another season, still no letter ever came. I learned to stop expecting every passing car to say your name. But some nights I leave the porch light on, though I know you will not return, because the heart keeps waiting for an answer. Long after hope has learned, you could have told me you were hurting. You could have told me love had changed. You could have said you found another. You could have phone. Just an open door in a house that did not feel like home. I woke up to the sound of silence, where your breathing used to be. Reached across the empty mattress, but the sheets were cold beneath me. Your suitcase was not cold.
Yeah. I understand you now, but understanding came too late. You were not asking for the whole world, you were only asking me to stay. You never needed diamonds or a house up on a hill. You only wanted honesty when everything stood still. You wanted me to listen without trying to defend every careless little action that was pushing us toward the end. You asked me for my presence, but I gave you what was left. You were sleeping right beside me, still feeling by yourself. I thought providing was enough to prove my love was true, but I gave everything to life and saved so little love for you. Now I hear the words you told me, like you are standing in this room. You were not asking me for perfect, you were asking me to choose you. If I had loved you better, you might still be here tonight. If I had held you through the darkness instead of always proving I was right. If I had heard the pain behind your silence, if I had seen the tears you hid, maybe you would still believe in forever. If I had loved you like I should have did. If I had loved you better, maybe we would still be us. Maybe you would not have had to leave to find the love you could finally trust. You used to leave me little letters by the coffee every day. I read the words but never noticed your hope was fading away. You planned those quiet evenings, but I was always coming late. You kept a place for me beside you until you stopped deciding to wait. I called your heart too sensitive whenever you would cry. I never stopped to ask myself what placed that sadness in your eyes. You were not trying to change me, you were trying to make me see that loving someone properly takes more than saying what you mean. Now I know your disappointment was not anger without cause. Every time you try to reach me, I made you feel like you were wrong. If I had loved you better, you might still be here tonight. If I had held you through the darkness instead of always proving I was right. If I had heard the pain behind your silence, if I had seen the tears you hid, maybe you would still believe in forever. If I had loved you like I should have did. If I had loved you better, maybe we would still be us. Maybe you would not have had to leave to find the love you could finally trust. Oh, I loved you in my own way, but my way was to feel love. I heard you found somebody who remembers what you say. He knows the things that make you smile and asks about your day. He puts his telephone away when you are talking late at night. He never lets his foolish pride become more important than your heart. I wish that I could blame him for living in the place I lost, but he is only giving you the love my carelessness had cost. You look peaceful in the pictures. There is a light inside your eyes. It is the same light I watched disappear while telling you that we were fine. I should have kissed you in the kitchen while the dinner became cold. I should have asked what you were feeling instead of acting like I knew. I should have called when I was running late. I should have kept the promises I made. I should have noticed every little thing. You slowly stopped expecting me to change. I should have fought for your forgiveness before your heart was tired of fighting. I should have loved you in the present, not only now that you are behind me. You needed time, I gave you excuses. You needed truth, I gave you confusion. You needed warmth, I gave you distance. You needed love that felt consistent, and now I finally know what you have been trying to say. But learning how to love you cannot bring back yesterday. If I had loved you better, I know what you needed. You wanted my heart, not another empty reason. I should have listened, I should have stayed, I should have loved you in all the little ways. You never needed diamonds or a house up on a hill. You only wanted honesty when everything stood still. You wanted me to listen without trying to defend
Anybody starts spreading stories.
every careless thing.
Officer Brown and me are not friends. He just knows my name, my address, my favorite drink, and which alley I run through. That don't make us friends. Friday night I was minding my feet, walking real innocent down Franklin Street. Heard dice hit concrete behind Johnson's place. I only turned around to admire the case. Somebody yelled 7, somebody yelled run. I said, gentlemen, why spoil all this fun? Then that blue light hit the alley wall. Half the men disappeared like they heard judgment call. I stood there calm with my hands by my side till Officer Brown said, Samson, don't even try. I said, officer, how you know it's me? He said, nobody else runs crooked and polished shoes at 3. The policeman knows my first name, and I swear that ain't a mark of fame. Knows where I live, knows what I drink, knows which alley I use before I even think. Every time trouble comes walking my way, Officer Brown says, Samson, not today. I say, sir, you got the wrong man again. He says, maybe so, but I know where you've been. Saturday night at the Blue Moon door, I was standing outside, nothing more. Club stayed open 2 hours too late, but I was only discussing matters of fate. Music stopped, back window flew. 3 men jumped in a card table too. Officer Brown walked around the bend, said, good evening, Samson, we meet again. I said, sir, coincidence is a terrible thing. He said, so is that whiskey bottle underneath your wing. I said, that ain't mine, I was holding it still. He said, funny, got your lips printed round the seal. The old policeman knows my first name, and I swear that ain't a mark of fame. No,
you got the wrong man again. He says, maybe so, but I know where you've been. Sunday morning, I put on my tie, walked to church looking sanctified. Officer Brown passed slow in his car, tipped his cap like we'd traveled far. Sister Lucy looked sideways at me, said, Samson, police waving socially. I said, Lucy, everybody respects a church-going man. Brown leaned from the window and shouted, your hat's still behind the gambling stand. Whole congregation turned round slow. Preacher stopped preaching about where sinners go. I said, Reverend, there's an explanation for that. He said, son, explain it after you retrieve your hat. Officer, I'm innocent. Again? Never touched them dice. Again? Never drank that gin. Again? I found your name written inside the bottle. Tuesday evening, somebody broke a light. Wednesday morning, somebody started a fight. Thursday, somebody's rooster disappeared. By Friday, Brown was already near. I said, officer, why are you looking at me? He said, Samson, experience saves energy. I said, that rooster business ain't my style. He said, then why feather sticking from your coat all the while? I looked at my shoulder, brushed two away, said, birds been friendly with me today. Brown shook his head, wrote something down. I said, you arresting me? He said, no, just documenting the clown. The policeman knows my first name, and I swear that ain't a mark of fame. Knows where I live, knows what I drink, knows which alley I use before I even think. Every time trouble comes walking my way, Officer Brown says, Samson, not today. I say, sir, you got the wrong man again. He says, maybe so, but I know where you've been. One night I finally stayed home straight, door locked tight before 8:30. Made coffee, read the evening news. No dice, no club, no borrowed booze. At 10 came knocking, 3 knocks strong. I opened the door and there stood Brown. I said, see, officer, tonight I'm clean. He looked around like he'd never seen such a scene. Said, Samson, I came because something feels wrong. I said, what? He said, you've been home 3 hours too long. Then he touched my forehead, said, you feeling all right? I said, you arresting me? He said, no, just documenting the clown. Oh, the policeman knows my first name. That still don't mean I'm guilty of a thing. Knows my address, knows my shoes, knows every excuse before I get to choose. When sirens sound, he looks my way. Even when I behaved all day, I say, Officer Brown, someday you'll believe this man. He says, Samson, someday you'll give me the chance. Officer Brown retired in '59 at his retirement party. They asked him which case gave him the most trouble. He pointed straight at me. I said, case? Man never convicted me of anything. Well, nothing we need to discuss tonight.
I ain't accusing Deacon Jones of nothing.
Well,
No, sir. I just got questions. A whole lot of questions. Starting with this one.
Deacon,
Why your Bible smell like perfume? Deacon Jones stands tall in the Sunday light, black suit pressed and his collar sitting right. Points one finger when the sermon gets hot, says, temptation is a dangerous lot. He tells young men,
Keep your footsteps clean.
tells young women.
Guard what heaven has seen.
Then after service, when the church bells in, the deacon starts walking where single ladies live.
I saw him Monday by Miss Clara's stair.
Tuesday night outside Miss Rubit's chair.
Wednesday morning coming out too soon.
Deacon, why your Bible smell like perfume?
Deacon Jones got a back door key, maybe 2, maybe 23.
Preaches all day about what sinners do, then disappears when the evening comes through.
I ain't saying nothing, I'm just confused. Deacon, why your Bible smell like perfume?
You preach against fire,
Preach against fire.
you preach against sin, but somebody keeps letting that holy man in. He told Brother Willie,
Don't chase no skirt.
said flesh is weak and desire will hurt.
Willie bowed down and and said, yes, Deacon, true.
While a little brass key fell out of Jones's shoe, I picked it up, said, Deacon,
What door this fit?
He coughed real hard, then swallowed a bit. Said,
Church property, Samson, don't touch that thing.
I said, funny, church don't live on Maple Street, wing by wing. Miss Annie passed and covered her grin.
Sister Lucy said, Lord, forgive us again.
Jones wiped his brow, said, mind your own room. I said, Deacon,
why your Bible smell like perfume?
Deacon Jones got a back door key, maybe 2, maybe 23. Preaches all day about what sinners do, then disappears when the evening comes through. I ain't saying nothing, I'm just confused.
Deacon, why your Bible smell like perfume?
You preach against fire,
Preach against fire.
you preach against sin, but somebody keeps letting that holy man in. Friday night I saw his Buick parked, engine cold and the street gone dark, right behind a building on Jefferson Lane where Miss Pearl lives all by her name.
Next morning, Deacon came to prayer,
One cuff button missing,
and a rose in his hair.
preacher said,
Jones, you had a difficult night.
he said, spiritual warfare.
Reverend, quite a fight.
I said, must have been rough.
Your tie turned around,
Somebody's lipstick still.
still blessing your collar down.
He stared at me hard like judgment was due. I
Smiled and said, Deacon,
Bible smell like perfume too. Where you been? Where you been?
what door?
Number 3.
What happened?
Nobody knows.
Then why you leaving church with somebody else's rose?
Sunday evening, Jones preaching loud and long.
Said every secret sin will meet the dawn.
I said, amen.
Louder than the rest.
He looked my way,
And nearly lost his text.
said, some men smile.
While the souls run
I
wild.
said, some men care, respect, he's my child.
Whole congregation started coughing at once.
Even the organ player missed 2 notes in front.
Then Sister Lucy leaned across the pew.
Whispered Samson,
Don't say what I think you'll do.
I stood up slow and
And asked in the room, Deacon,
why your Bible smell like perfume?
Deacon Jones got a back door key, maybe 2, maybe 23.
Preaches all day about what sinners do, then disappears.
When the evening comes through, I ain't saying nothing, I'm just confused. Deacon, why your Bible smell like perfume?
You preach against fire,
Preach against fire.
you preach against sin, but somebody keeps letting that holy man in. Then one cold night, old Jones came by.
No polished speech and no preacher's eye.
Sat on my step and loosened his tie.
Said Samson,
Every man got something he hides. I said, that's true, Deacon, nobody clean.
he said folks expect holiness from what they see.
I said, but maybe quit pretending you don't bleed and stop.
Stop judging everybody while you're losing your own key.
He laughed one time,
Tired and low,
said, you've been waiting years to tell me so. I said, not really, brother, I only came to assume, because your Bible
still smells like perfume.
Deacon Jones got a back door key, whole neighborhood
Got eyes to see, preaches all day about temptation's flame.
then spends all night for.
Forgetting his name.
We all got trouble,
We all got boom,
but don't preach thunder with
perfume in the room.
If you're gonna tell poor sinners what not to do, at least leave your extra keys inside the pew. Deacon Jones stopped preaching about temptation after that. Started preaching forgiveness. Funny thing, attendance went up, and the perfume was still there.
You came into my life at the wrong time, or maybe the right time, for a heart that still does not know how to heal.
You ask me why I hesitate whenever you get close, why I smile and then grow quiet when you need me the most.
You have never given me a reason to question what you feel,
but I have learned that even promises can sound honest and not be real.
you hold my hand so gently, like you are scared that I might break.
You do not know somebody else
Already left these cracks in place.
and every time you say forever, I wanna trust the words you say,
But the
memory of the last one keeps getting in the way. You are not the one who hurt me,
you are not the one who lied.
but when you try to love me,
I still feel the old goodbye.
you are someone new, but I have the same old heart,
The same old fear of getting close.
the same old broken parts. You are giving me a love that feels honest from the start, but you are someone new, trying to hold the same old heart.
You deserve a love,
That is not afraid to fall,
but I am still learning
how to give my all. You are someone new,
but I have
the same old heart.
oh. You bring me flowers on a Monday just because you thought of me. You remember every little thing I say I wanna need. You call when you were running late. You never leave me wondering. You give me all the honesty I once begged someone to bring.
Still when your phone lights up at midnight, I feel my body turn to stone, because the last time I ignored that feeling, I ended up alone. I know it is not fair to judge you by a story you were never in, but sometimes when you touch my shoulder, I remember where the pain began. You are not the one who left me, you are not the one who changed,
But my heart still feels the warning.
whenever love begins again. You are someone new,
But I have the same old heart,
the same old fear of getting close,
the same old broken parts.
you are giving me a love that feels honest from the start,
But you are
someone new, trying to hold the same old heart.
You deserve a love,
That is not afraid to fall,
but I am still learning
how to give my all.
oh, you.
Are someone new,
But I have
the same old heart.
Please do not think I do not want you. Please do not think I do not care. I'm only trying to believe that love can stay when it is there. You asked me if I still love him. I did not know what to say. I do not want the man who hurt me, but the hurt is not gone away.
I do not miss the empty promises or the nights I cried alone. I only miss the person I once was before that love was gone.
You met me in the middle of rebuilding who I am, and you have been so patient with the walls around
think my silence means
that you are
not enough.
Sometimes I pull away when I am starting
to feel safe,
because the last time I felt certain, love still walked away. Oh, but when I look into your eyes, I see nothing like before.
maybe you are not another ending.
Maybe you are something more
Maybe love can find a heart
that has forgotten how to start.
maybe someone new can heal the same old heart.
I am not asking you to save me.
I know that work is mine.
I'm only asking for your patience.
While I leave the past behind,
I wanna meet you in the present.
not the memories of him,
I wanna give this love a chance
without expecting it to end.
You are someone new,
You are someone new,
and I have the same old heart.
but maybe love can find a way
Through all these
broken parts.
you're giving me a reason
To believe in a new start.
You are someone new,
Bringing hope to the same old heart.
you came into my life at the wrong time, or maybe the right time, for a heart that still does not know how to heal. You ask me why I hesitate,